Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another Dr. Zombie live stream. I am gonna do my best tonight. Honestly, the last 2 hours have been really draining and rough and difficult and a pain in the ass. And I thought maybe I should just skip the stream and do something relaxing, but I want to try this. I want to be here. I want to play this game. This crazy fucking weird fucking horror thing that is Harvester. We're going to go ahead and hit play and hopefully jump into... perfect. It's going full screen. Oh my god. You guys might even be able to see the... Fuck, that's loud. Jesus God, that's loud. Let me know if that's too loud for you guys. It's loud as hell for me. Yes, the fire station was very funny. And so was the whole situation with the deputy. Alright, first off, I'm going to load game. There we go. I'm glad this works, because if the game saves had been gone, I would have said fuck it. I would be like, nope, fuck that. Off I go. Alright, here we are. We are in the police station. Loomis just recently got beat. Got himself an ass beaten for being a pervert. Hit by the newspapers. Okay, the suggestion was that I go to the graveyard, the cemetery, and use the shovel on those graves. I think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do that. Okay, it says right... Okay, hold on. It says right-click to arm and disarm. I could use it to attack people, so that's important. That's like a weapon. But it does not look like I can use it on the graves. Yeah, it doesn't seem to let me fucking do that. Especially because Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe was the one who was recently killed. Now, can I also just take it... Oh, okay, I can do that. There we go!
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, he won't let me.
That didn't work.
Won't let me use it, which is bullshit.
Man. Well, that didn't work.
Alright, it didn't work, sadly. You got beat for beating off. Apparently I'm going to be equipping the shovel constantly here. What if I leave the area and go to... the next place I want to go is the Slaughterhouse, the meat plant. This has been referenced a few times. Harvest Meats, Inc. Let's unequip the shovel. This is fucking moving. That's a cat. Examine the tracks. What are you doing? To examine the fucking tracks, you idiot. Bloody tire tracks. There's cats everywhere. Now, let's see if I can go inside. Don't forget the meat! Whatever's in these barrels smells extremely bad. I don't think you're allowed to have all these cats here. Oh my god, is the cat... No. This used to be a kitty cat. Oh shit, it is! Fucking shit. They're carving up cats. Freshly cut meat.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
Juan! Juan, this is Harvester. It is a 1996 horror point-and-click game that is both creepy and weird and hilarious at the same time. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Long time no see. Alright, let's ask about the cats.
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here?
You seem defensive. I wonder why.
Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around here all the time. A
Damn.
man's up to his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from me?
I don't like how the live stream only picks up a very small portion of those videos, because the clips are only like 3 or 4 seconds long, but it just showed like a bunch of guts and an eyeball. Family
You
business.
may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a
Hi,
strong
Dirty D.
stomach.
Well, there it is again. Just a flash of it on your screen, but it
A
comes
lot
up
of
to like a
times when
minute
I'm
for me.
finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher.
Damn. Again,
Of course,
it
amnesia
showed
would
meat
certainly
on the
help that,
hooks.
wouldn't it?
Let's talk about Dad's
What
illness.
exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know.
I say
Don't
Gray all
worry
day.
about it
Gray
too
all day.
much,
Welcome.
Steve. You should be thinking about running the family business one day. That, getting into the lodge.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult. Especially if you're gonna take over the family business. You may come to realize that
Oh,
you have
I
a
already
strong
did that one.
stomach. A lot of times when I must come, but red, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly
One of
help
the most
that,
wrong
wouldn't it?
games you've ever seen. Yeah. All right, bye.
Don't be such a stranger.
I think there was something else that I could have asked him. No, I guess not. Just meat.
Come to think of it, I don't see any
Oh, there we
cattle
go.
around here.
Didn't ask about the meat.
Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter?
It's
The end
people.
product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts.
Hi, Courtney.
Once
Welcome to
you
the stream.
take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
Set the whole town on fire. The fire department isn't going to help, that's for damn sure. I'm sure it's good. Could I have some meat to take home?
Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Lodge.
The Order of the Harvest Moon sponsors a weenie roast on the lodge grounds every summer, which we cater, though they tend to get their meat elsewhere the rest of the year.
I wonder why.
Heck, the best way to find out is to sign up with them. They're a great organization, Steve. They do wonderful work, just like us butchers. They do what needs to be done and expect nothing in return.
Then
Yeah, the
how do they
cult.
support themselves? Membership dues?
From what I hear, the work is its own reward.
Right, I'm going to ask about cutting costs.
There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things.
Yeah, like
If you're
killing the
creative.
hobos. This is all very easy to learn.
Don't be such a stranger.
This isn't, they're not hiding it well at all. Hobos come to town, the carcasses of several small animals. They die, they get buried. Soylent Green is strong in this game? Absolutely. Alright, I don't see anything else here that I can interact with. Just the fact that if I get a quote-unquote written note from Dad for some free meat. Well, I wonder if I can, oh, meat permission slip. Right-click to view. HMI employee signature, recipient, grade 3 product. Grade 3 product. Oh, God. Under no circumstances are any parties not mentioned in this release as the recipients to receive harvest meats. Alright, let me see if I can maybe use the pen. Forge Dad's signature.
Well, that didn't work.
No, pff, lame. Alright. Oh, by the way, I noticed this when I came back and rewatched the video. I was reading the checkbook wrong. These are additions. So Boyle, whoever Boyle is paying off the sheriff. They're basically bribing the sheriff. Also, a whole crate of shells for $400 seems a little bit odd for this small town that definitely isn't killing hobos and sending them over to the slaughterhouse. Maybe? No? That's what I thought. What is this note? Oh. If you think I'm going to keep paying, that's what it says, paying, this forever, you are crazy, there are limits, Boyle. Who the fuck is Boyle, though? Have we met Boyle or heard about Boyle? I don't think we have. Oh, I didn't want to go back in there. That was my bad. Alright, well, the slaughterhouse did not give me much information. The cemetery would not let me use the shovel on it. Let's check out the school building or the TV station. We'll do the school building. It's a sale. Alright. Geen Memorial Bake Sale. Friday. It looks like the bake sale will be held here. Principal Harrell!
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
Is that
very well,
a pun
Mr.
or
Harrell,
a thing,
principal of
Merc that I don't
Memorial.
know?
Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now.
There he goes,
Fine
pushing the
young
cult.
fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
What the fuck is that about? I'm gonna ask you about quality time.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment. as
Oh,
a
Ed
means
Gein,
of
the murderer,
social
yes.
relation.
Very
Myself,
nice.
I temper discipline with love. Quality time can
The
be such
fuck?
a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense
Yo, this
and
principal's
become a
fucking
productive member of society
talking about being a
and a fit
pedophile.
candidate for the lodge.
The fuck?
Big guy.
Oh, this
foreign
is.
from
I'll tell you
quality
what it
time,
is.
the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust.
He straight up said, I'd like to give my students quality time. Some people prefer being harsh. I prefer love. This game is fucking weird. So what I'm drinking tonight is a tequila sunset. It's tequila with orange juice and with a little bit of grenadine. The last of the tequila's in here, and then of course I'll be out of alcohol essentially, except for a couple small mixers. So I will be going on the no alcohol diet for a little while because fuck, I need it. I feel sick. I feel fat. I had a big steak yesterday. Yesterday was Dr. White. Well, I probably shouldn't say this. I'm doxing myself, but it's fine. Dr. Wifey and I celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary yesterday. So we've been together for 15 years, married. And so we went to a brewery / steakhouse, and I had a big old piece of New York strip and some beer, and it was fucking great. Delicious as hell. But I woke up this morning like, that was a lot of beef, and I don't feel good. And I haven't felt good all day, and I haven't been eating well all day either. I gotta eat better. That's on me. But, you know, cutting out the alcohol. Principal.
Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
I bet the sheriff would like to find out what you're doing with those kids.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now. But you never know what the future holds. So you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the Lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Quality time with the paper boy. Fuck no, you're not getting my quality time, sir.
Big guy, borrowing some quality time.
Oh, I already did this one. Let's go back. I
Drop
feel
in
like
again soon.
adult education. Oh god, no! Don't go in the fuck. I went into a room. Let's go back out. I want to talk to that principal a bit more before I go in and talk to all these kids.
See
A lot of
you here
kids for,
again,
like,
one would
4
think
houses.
You've never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to
All right, he didn't give me any other
drop in
options.
again.
Maybe I missed stuff, but maybe I got it all. A bulletin board riddled with staples. All right, let's go back into class, see what's going on in here. All right, we've got Mrs. Whaley, and we've got a bunch of children that I can't interact with. Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. The children look stunned and zombified. That's because they're all eating human flesh. A rough sketch of the lodge. Oh my god, this fucking cult! It's everywhere! Big guy has 2 meanings, just saying. Wow, damn.
My goodness.
Juan, I should go back to the
Steven.
firehouse just for
He
you,
used to be a
man.
student here at Keene Memorial.
That was very
Hello,
funny.
Class. They're reticent. The educator's greatest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their...
It's, I can tell you in one word, Stephen, discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear.
A sulky
You were
bear?
always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
I do have some questions, lady.
Then.
How long have you been a cannibal?
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the Lodge. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat? That bridges the generation
Damn.
gap quite nicely.
The dunce cap's covered in blood.
Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Oh my god. Fucking just got goddamn baseball bat. Holy shit. This game.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
She's gonna beat the shit out of him, isn't she? My fucking god! What the fuck? Yo, this game.
My stars, that was exciting.
Was it though?
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like
Never
Harvest,
mind.
was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen.
It's a dark
And you
game.
will do so if you care about your future.
Alright, I've asked about Harvest Lodge and the corporal punishment. I think I'm
Stop
good.
by anytime, Stephen.
I think I'm gonna stay the fuck away from you, lady. You are vicious. Although, you're less likely to put your dick in me, like the principal. Just, you know, calling it like I see it. The door is locked. This drinking fountain doesn't work. Alright, that's... Oh, lockers. These lockers are riddled with inexplicable stains and dents. Alright, I don't think the principal's gonna give me any more info. I can ask.
Seeing you here again.
No. Alright.
Drop in again.
Peace out, bitch. Okay, well, the school was just a reminder that this whole place is a cult. And, that lady is fucking insane. What else we gotta do? The TV station? I have no reason to go to the TV station, but I'll go. Oh, Indians. Too busy drinking and smoking. They ignore you. Well, that's kind of racist, but alright. A silver tucker with a yellow interior. Alright, let's go in the studio. Oh my god. Oh, they're fake Indians. They're just people dressed up like actors. Odd. No one is operating the cameras. Oh, it's the Range Rider Cowboy Show! That, your little brother was watching. A corny western backdrop, complete with a cardboard teepee. Okay, I guess I gotta talk to, old Range Rider
Stay
here.
tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Rider's Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would
Fucking
you like my
card.
autograph, Steve?
Yeah, what the hell?
Here you go, then. Violence? What about it?
Children watch your show. Don't you think violence is bad for them?
Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
Goddamn.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't
Holy
see godless
shit.
heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them. Lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickaroo!
Fuck. What the fuck?
The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Check my rating, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Did I get an autograph? I sure hope I did. Cause I feel like, see, I don't have one. I was hoping that I could give it to the brother. Maybe he would be less of a dick.
Can't talk now, buckaroo.
I mean, I'll type autograph, but I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Why, you're spouting
Yeah. Nope.
happy trail.
Alright, well, fuck it. The kid, not me, yeah. Blame the children. No, it's the children who are wrong. Alright, well, that was not very helpful. But let's go to Edna's Diner. I'm sure I'll be served a big old plate full of meat. DNA's Diner? DNA's Diner! A 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat. Alright, we got several people to talk to. We got Karen, we got Sheriff Dwayne, and we got Edna. Let's talk to Karen.
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
Not now, maybe later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Stupid flies. Karen, I'm playing a game where I demand to see the manager.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around. Though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
It's the kind of place I want to
Oh,
eat
I
at.
forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
She beat the shit out of a kid with a bat.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline.
You're the sheriff!
I leave that to the professionals.
You are the
And
professional!
so should you.
The fuck?
Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be.
Goddamn.
You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us.
I don't think you understand what that word science means.
Stop on by any...
I did.
Sorry. Say what?
Yeah, I can't remember what the other thing he wanted me to
Stop
ask
on.
about was. Damn it. It's fine.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing, sneaking up on me like that?
I've been talking
I
to.
was checking
Okay,
to
whatever.
find your Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
And just who is Mr. Johnson?
Well, you're in Edna's diner. That ought to be your first clue.
I thought this was DNA's diner.
Very funny. If certain customers would stop pretending to have amnesia and order some food, maybe I could afford to get that sign fixed. Might even be able to buy enough extra letters to spell Fitzpatrick.
I'm not pretending.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old.
Okay, ooh, boy. Karen, Stephanie, or Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon. The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve.
Join the
And soon.
order, Steve.
Why?
Join the
For God's
lodge,
sake,
Steve.
what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The
Damn.
farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens.
Okay, that is
The harvest
straight.
moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly
Biblical
with a body
shit.
son's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh,
Edna?
Steve,
Oh, fuck.
what happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me. You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
Alright, I also want to know about Stephanie. Ah, fuck, I can't type.
There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge, but if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what happened to him.
What about Boyle?
Sorry, I missed that.
No. Okay.
Stop by.
Alright, nothing informational here. Cake cover. Just more of the same shit. Fire station, newspaper building, police station. I've done all those. I have not done the Wayward Hotel. Let's check this place out. Anything I can look at from out here? A pretty cheap looking sign for such an uptown establishment. The PTA bake sale is on Friday.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder,
There
Stephen.
it is again.
Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Order of the Harvest Moon, bake sale, and losses. Let's do bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters, graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses? As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Alright, let's talk about the losses.
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. As owner of the only hotel in town, I do my best to accommodate any hobo who straggles into town. Vacancy is permitted.
Were the guys who dropped dead staying at your hotel?
I really don't recall.
Yes. Yes,
we
they
get
were.
so many low-life dregs passing through here, I can't remember every little death that occurs.
Huh. Are there that many?
As I said, sliced open on a mortician's slab, every corpse looks the same. Red and juicy.
Like the
But
meat.
surely you'd remember if these deaths were an unusual occurrence.
You sound like you're launching some sort of investigation, Stephen. That would be most unwise. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
That's why you murder them all. The door is locked. A ledger of names, the last being Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe, checked in Monday. And of course he was the last one to die. A somewhat ponderous console radio evokes an earlier era. Reflections make the lobby seem more spacious than it actually is. Can I go over? Nope. Apparently it's just the front room. Damn. Alright, back out. I think it's time to go to the lodge. Everybody's pointing me there, obviously. I can go around town, but I'm sure it's going to be more of the same shit. Johnson residence. Oh, this is the guy that's creepy, though. Oh, man. I kind of want to do that. Let's go to the Johnson residence. Let's go to the lodge last. Fuck it. Alright, here's Mr. Johnson.
Hello, Steve.
Holy shit, he's
How's the
rapey.
husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into. If you haven't gotten into
pervert.
it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat.
Jesus
So if
Christ.
I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right.
Damn.
And you are...
You always were a kidder, Steve.
There it is.
I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
Let's talk about Edna.
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna,
Holy
she
fuck.
needs a good hard penis.
Holy shit! Oh, it wasn't enough for the game to just make casual references to it. She needs a good hard penis. The fuck? This game. Edna's dire child penis. Oh my god.
I'll admit DNA's darn it does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can
Oh my
money
God.
keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna!
Holy shit.
So,
Yes, I feel like I need help. Please send an adult.
speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon.
Oh my god.
You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big, believe you me. I'd drive you around, and I wouldn't look in the back seat, I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel away, I wouldn't say nay.
Half these people are huge perverts, the other half are cultists eating meat. It's crazy.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time.
What?
But if I didn't,
Good night.
those
Love you too.
stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball. Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was just a reproduction. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker.
Sure you
I
are.
had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
I don't even know where I got this. I just saw it in my Steam list, and it was labeled horror, and since it's October, I thought I'd play some horror games. And I was like, this looks like it could be funny. Well, I didn't even say funny. Just interesting. And holy shit, is it a gem. It's a 1996 game, so it's like... Damn. Did I already ask about Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Ah, yes, okay.
That...
Right, I'm gonna ask about penis now. Penis.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
Fucking shit.
You saying Edna's getting it from
Oh
someone
my
else?
god.
Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne's wife? He's over at DNA Dang one. Eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
Yo, I want to get this guy riled up enough to kill the sheriff. Goddamn.
I'll admit DNA's done it does good business.
Oh. I think I've asked about everything.
Fitzpatrick,
Yep. Child. There you go.
Karen's only 5 years old.
Actually, she's 8.
Since Mr.
that
Fitzpatrick
about?
passed away, in Edna's arms and legs, I might add, Edna's been raising Karen on her own. What a shame. To deprive a little girl of a positive male role model, and her mama of a fine, stiff penis.
Goddamn. I think I'm done, sir. I'm gonna leave you and your
Bye
penis
now.
over there. Mr. Johnson erected an impenetrable fortress to protect his tucker during the night. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 tucker. Alright, well, that was creepy as fuck. Thanks for that. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts up from the sewers below. Abandoned house. The overhang is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. The attic window is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. This place could sure use a gardener. Oh shit! It's Tetsuya Crumb! The icebox is sealed up shut with wasp nests. Holy fuck, why are there so many goddamn wasps here? Jesus Christ. A wasp nest. A rather colorful picture of a wasp. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. Let me guess, this bitch is obsessed with wasps.
It's not often that I get visitors.
'Cause your house is full of wasps!
Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp Woman.
Are they?
Talented, no doubt. Born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice, and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Not the stinging or the, basic assholery that is the wasp. I think burning it with fire is right here, Murkdrake, honestly. Let's go with honey, sacrifice, pleasure, and wasps. Alright, honey.
The politics of honey are intertwined with the age-old struggle of the aesthetic versus the commercial. Because I choose to raise wasps instead of bees, I'm frowned upon by the community. Why? Well, raising bees is acceptable because they produce honey. But sometimes it's not what is produced, so much as what is performed.
I don't see any particular use for wasps.
Why must everything have a use? Is money always the determining factor? More slender, more aerodynamic than
Are
the
your children?
The wasp
Oh shit!
is a joy to behold.
She's a looker. She's dirty teeth.
And juicy. Is
Maybe she could use a
enough
good
to
stiff
compensate
penis.
For the little drawbacks. Regard the wasp Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and attics, not to make honey for supermarkets, but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda, growing stealthily, surely, the most relentless of insects.
Oh, that symbol! That symbol on the wasp's eyes. We've seen it before. I think it's on the post office.
Well, as you can see, the little darlings do love to sting. Another source of prejudice for the masses, and another reason to love them. Bees are like animals. They sting only for a reason, for sacrifice. They have no conception of individual sensation, of pleasure. When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and a
Resident Evil vibes.
But the wasp...
By the way, lady, I think I found out why people don't visit, and it has nothing to do with the stinging insects.
...to the masses.
You're a bit weird.
Because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day. And they take pleasure from it.
I'm a bit worried to ask about the stiff penis, but let's go ahead.
A great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being.
Is
Not a
it?
laborer. Hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh.
Oh my god! I was joking. I don't know why I was joking, because this game is taking a just speed bump turn into the fucking pornographic.
Painful welt. An act of love.
Do you let the wasps ejaculate into your vajayjay, ma'am? Is that other penis?
A triviality.
I'm leaving, you fucking weird wasp bitch. That was creepy, so I'm out. Alright. General store, we've been to post office, barber shop, we haven't, missile base, and of course the lodge. I think if I go back to the post office, and I slip in here, maybe if I give this dude the button.
My button?
Oh, that's Boyle.
Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that. I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire.
But none of them had buttons like this.
You just try showing that button to Sheriff Dwayne, son. He'll laugh you right out of his office.
That's because you're paying him off. Speaking of which, I've got his checkbook right here.
What does this mean?
I know why the sheriff is blackmailing you.
This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch
Well, good news, motherfucker.
Just enough to provide him with a lodge application.
I happen to have
Steve,
that gas can.
You'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
Kids got this in the day, back in the day, and they're like, what the fuck? Here you go, Sonny Jim.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster.
Dude, he's gonna burn down the television building.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
Oh, fucking shit. Alright, did I get the application? I did. Here's the lodge application. It's pretty small and illegible and hard to read. But I can make copies at the general store. I think. I might not need to. It might be fine to have the original here. But there was a thing. Examine the copier. Free copies made here.
Oh, man.
Oh, it doesn't want me to make a copy? What about the,
Well, that didn't work.
permission slip?
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. What about... Oh, I did get the Range Rider autograph! Fuck yeah. Alright. I will, give that to my brother. I'm assuming I can't make a copy of it.
Well, that didn't work.
That's fine.
Man.
How about the note from Boyle? Oh shit! I made a copy of the note from Boyle! Holy shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Photocopy of note. Nice. Can I also make a photocopy of the checkbook? Got it. Okay. I bet I'm supposed to put that shit back in the office. So that
Okay.
they don't find out that I stole it. Alright, well let's do that. Let's go back to the police building. Oh, that's the fire station, my bad. Here's the fire station one.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Right?
Sparky.
Steve, I'm inspired.
Bye-bye.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
They call it the House of Flame. Oh, God. Alright, let's, yeah, he's gonna burn down the TV station. I'm supposed to go investigate there before he does. But... Let's show you his hose. Jesus. Where do I need to go next? Ah, yes, the police station. I want to stuff those things back in the drawer. Can I do that? If I go to exit and then go back to my inventory, can I put the checkbook?
Well, that didn't work.
No?
Oh, man. Okay.
Alright, maybe not. Maybe I just need a copy for other reasons. Got a shitty photocopy, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, fuck it. Let's go back home. Give the brother the photograph, see if that helps loosen his tongue about anything. Alright, Hank, you bitch. First I'm going to try talking to him. Oh, shit.
Good.
Okay, he had nothing else to say. Let's get that autograph.
Big whoop, Steve.
Wow, what a bitch. Apparently he doesn't give a shit that I got the Range Rider autograph. Fine, I can't get in the master bedroom. What if I try to use the permission slip on the door? Maybe I could slide it under?
Oh, man.
No. Alright, what about Mom? Maybe she knows.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank or go next door?
Hank?
That kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at the show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity bake sale. It's on Friday, you know. I hope you're still planning on going.
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it! That's what I'm telling you!
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a gutter mouth?
Holy shit.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time
In
to
the
go
way
into
that they
it
eat
now.
people?
Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Man, Mother is such a bitch. I think I've asked about... Oh, let's ask about Father.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
I tried to open the door. It was locked. And I heard him moaning. Like he was in pain.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie?
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
All right.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to take cookies out of the trash can. They won't let me do it. Okay. Wait. Fireman Sparky's super foamy fire extinguisher. Alright, let's, Oh, I can get a newspaper. Nice. Can't, like, do anything with it, though. Fortunately. What if I use cough medicine on the door?
Oh, man.
No, it's locked. I gotta get the key for that shit. Alright, let's go to one of the other places I haven't been there. You mean photos of my fiance? Oh, maybe. It's not a bad idea, actually, Dirty D. Let's try that out. I'm just gonna walk in and go right upstairs. Not even gonna talk to the meat-obsessed father. Let's take the camera and use it on...
Well, that didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Damn it.
I click on the wall picture. Yeah, there she is again. In her nightie. Well, since I'm here, I might as well go talk to her. Maybe she's got some more information for me.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge.
Alright. Well, I've already talked to her about the lodge, so I think... Although I've gone pretty much everywhere else, there's a couple places still that I could go. Nah, I'm with myself. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm gonna go to every place that isn't the lodge first. That includes the barber shop and the missile base. I think those are the last two places. Maybe nothing will happen, but I've gotten so much done without it. We got Mr. Swell, Mr. Parsons, and Mr. Pastorelli. It takes a true sportsman to hunt down those dangerous cows. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. The dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit. A It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. It's a picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Pastorelli. Oh, wait, the sheep. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
If it keeps it cool in the winter and warm in the summer, isn't that the opposite of what you'd want?
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
What does plumbing have to do with the alarm system?
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
Hopefully just shit.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Alright. Mr. Parsons.
Hello there, youngster. They say them aliens I was telling you about, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
Tell me about the pole alarm system
Why,
in Pastorelli.
that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Me, I'm stealing it.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science.
Crazy hick don't know nothing about science. Fucking shit.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
Well, now I know what the alarm system has to do with the plumbing.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet?
Wow.
Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't
Don't you know my
place to keep
science?
the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
Goddamn.
The Pastorelli's a funny sort. Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. You just ask him to hook up an alarm system if you need convincing.
All right.
Anytime, Steve.
A fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. Alright, I've talked to Mr. Parsons, I've talked to Mr. Swell. They're playing some kind of game there, but I can't help none. Mr. Pastorelli don't understand lick English. Or how to set up an alarm system, apparently. Jim Bob, who was the high school star pitcher 20 years ago, hangs his aging letter jacket here when he comes in for trim. Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna grab something, a little snacky snack for me. I'll be right back. I ain't even gonna put up the thing because it'll be 30 seconds of me walking around. Oh god, I'm gonna grab my pillow here too because oh, sitting for a long time causes the nerve down my leg to hurt real bad. So if I sit on a pillow, I find that it like eases the pressure on my nerve, my lower back. So hopefully that'll kick in and I won't feel so bad. Got me a tub of cheese balls. Right, there we go. Dr. Wifey needs this, the lid to the tub of cheese balls, because she asked me to save her the previous tub of cheese balls, which we finished, and I threw out the lid, because I'm a fucking idiot, and that's just what I do. So I had to go buy this tub of cheese balls for the lid and the lid alone. So now, I have to eat all these cheese balls by tomorrow. I'm just messing. I'll put them in plastic bags or something. Try to keep them from going stale too fast. But, I got hungry, so I figured I'd eat some cheese balls. Make it easier on myself. Thank you. They go good with a big tall glass of Mountain Dew. Wow. Alright. I think we're done in here. Nom nom nom. Oops. Alright. Oh, also the symbol here, the little twirling symbol, is the same thing in the eyes of the wasp. It's clearly the cultist symbol for this fucking lodge. Alright, a missile base. And that's it. We've done everything. Okay. Missile base is it. I don't think there's gonna be shit here, honestly. Holy shit. Do you have no legs, Colonel Buster Monroe?
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
You're damn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war.
The whole thing?
Those pennywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
Why, sure. Holy fuck, there's a lot of things to ask about. Holy shit. Alright. Hold the fucking phone, man. I am not going to remember all 7 of these options. I need to write this shit down. Give me a second. Because I guarantee some of them are going to go missing. I had too much cheese on my fingers. Can't touch my mouse. Or keyboard. Mostly mouse. Sure is good eating them cheese balls, though. Real American snack. Alright, hold on. Let me write this shit down. Hold on, I gotta fucking hit a button. Oh, well now I can't see the goddamn things. I guess I'm gonna have to write it down like with a pen and paper. Watch not a single one of them ever disappear, and I'm doing this for no fucking reason at all. Alright, I'm gonna click on the button. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Lower torso. Emotional instability. Commie bastards. Wow. Aliens. Intestines. And nuclear holocaust. You know, keeping it light. Alright, I'm gonna click on the button first.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe.
Is it?
I keep it on my person all
Oh my god! You could roll onto it, dude.
No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust in Harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
Nope.
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't shoot you right now? Right, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution. Real Americans waive their rights for the common good. Would you?
Sure, for this great country.
You talk a good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agents to talk their way out of a scrape. What do you think about that, son?
Communists can hardly be said to hold a monopoly on intellectual discourse, or... I don't think much about stuff like that, Colonel.
Glad to hear it, son. You had me going there for a minute, asking all those questions about this base. Came this close to getting blown away. As it is, maybe you ought to get out of here before I change my mind. Go visit those Ponzi firemen. But whatever you do, stay away from that damn lodge. That's the most suspicious place
Wait a
in
minute.
Harvest, if you ask me.
You're the only person I've met who doesn't want me to go to the lodge.
I wanted to get back into the thick of the action and out of this desk job with those firemen are a damn peculiar bunch of ladies. I thought they'd object to my lack of a lower body, but they wouldn't let me join the fire department because they said I couldn't draw naked men. Can't draw naked men? Who the hell wants to? I could draw one if I was a sick commie pervert. Look, I did this last night. What do you think?
I did this last night. What do you think? Art's for commies, anyway.
You don't say. Then you'd better go reconnoiter the fire station, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. Determine if commie infiltration has occurred in Harvest. And report back here. Your report could make the difference in what I decide to do.
About what, Colonel?
Never mind that, son. It's easier if you don't
You're gonna
know.
hit the goddamn button is what you're gonna do.
You say before you came to Harvest, your lower torso was
Jesus,
shot off in the war?
That's right. I was behind enemy lines. The night was dark.
Great game.
The rain.
10 out of 10.
The plastique I was supposed to rig the bridge with, precariously sandwiched between my knees as I crawled in the muddy mud.
The muddy mud.
I didn't see the Jerry taking aim at me with his machine gun until half of me was flying through the air. With a quick spray of bullets in a straight line, he'd shot my body clean in two. My lower body landed at that Jerry's feet. I can still hear him, laughing as I started crawling in the general direction of England, calling behind me in broken English.
Mein Freund, where is your legs? Looky, what have we here? Some legs? Hey, did anyone lose some legs?
I'll never forget looking back over my shoulder and seeing that crowd doing the can-can with my legs.
Jesus Christ.
A few weeks later, with only my compass and a pair of nylons, I made it back to safety. Now the Krauts are our friends and the commie bastards are our enemies. But even so, there's at least one crowd out there that I'll never invite over to Sunday dinner.
The fucking nylons.
Harvest is a fine town, deep in traditional American values. But that lodge, well, it makes me suspicious. Don't
Me too,
mind
buddy.
saying it. They've got their fingers into everything around here. Like a certain red commie bastard menace which shall be nameless.
Be sure to stay away from the lodge.
You read me wrong, mister. I think you should join the lodge,
Oh, there you
infiltrate
go.
it, and report back on any red sympathizers. Your report could affect my decision on what I've got to do.
Alright, what have I missed here? Aliens.
Aside from your commie bastard, your alien from another planet is the greatest threat to our democratic way of life. Did you know that 90% of sightings occur within the area of military installations?
More games like this.
Hell, I shoot at them whenever I see their ships fly over. But my bullets ping harmlessly off of their hulls. I suspect those things operate out of the lodge, but just try to convince anyone in Harvest of that. I tell you, son, a nuclear holocaust is equal to a takeover by big-headed aliens from Pluto. Lucky for us, I'll be making that call when the time comes.
Nuclear holocaust it is.
Son, when you've had your body shot in half, you know a thing or two about fear. You learn that when something actually happens, it's never as bad as you imagine it would be. Oh, sure, I can't write my name in the snow.
Jesus Christ.
I had to shell out a few simoleons for portable IV drips, colostomy bags, and so on. The pain is hardly what I'd call constant.
Simoleons?
I have my good days when I pass out completely.
Oh my god.
We're never asked to endure more than we're capable of handling, mister. Folks would die in a nuclear holocaust, but nobody would die who wasn't going to die anyway, sooner or later. And the rest of us? Why, we'd take a little R&R at the old radiation bunker, climb out in 2 weeks, and go back to work, refreshed and ready to contribute as productive members of society.
I think it'd be a lot more than 2 weeks, sir.
Why don't just push the button and take me a nice vacation? Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't?
All got to follow orders.
You're right, soldier. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes the intense
Just
pain
avoided a
clouds my
nuclear
head.
holocaust there by clicking one button.
Kookaburras start whispering to me about the pretty mangoes and the high trees, and I know they can see me. They see all of us. Can't you hear them? Chattering with the llamas behind our backs? They want our cornflakes, but they won't take the bill!
Oh, fucking fuck. Kookaburras, llamas, or cornflakes. The fuck?
Have you lost your mind? You think you can toy with me just because I have no lower torso, you damn kid, you? Or maybe you're one of those commie bastards.
You say before you came...
Oh, I already did that
That's
one.
right.
My bad. Alright, one of the ones that we missed would be emotional instability.
Of course, they wouldn't have given you the, button if you were really, say, emotionally unstable.
Of course not. I was given a full exam by my captors in the concentration
Right,
camp.
Dr. Strangelove,
I was
indeed.
captured during my
Very
second
good, very good
penetration
movie.
behind enemy lines.
Can't fight in
And
here, it's the
after I
war
lost my
room.
lower torso. It was quite thorough.
What did it say?
I don't know. I can't read German. Okay, yeah, you can't get shot in two equal but separate portions without feeling a little down. Who wouldn't? That doesn't mean I'm unbalanced. A little lighter maybe, but my balance is fine. Still, is it abnormal to harbor doubts late at night when your boots in the corner mock you? Is it sick to want to poke them in their eyelets and rip out their laughing tongues? Then you feel bad, and you invite them under the covers with you, but will they come? Oh no! Spit and polish, trump, a long, long way to Tipperary, especially when you're waddling on your hands. Get some gloves, they say, in their high-pitched little voices, and snicker in the bootlocker, talking to my jockstrap behind my back. They all deserve a good nuclear
Jesus Christ.
holocaust.
Hi, Huang Dong. You asked if I play on 2B2T anymore. I can't. I'm banned. I am banned forever from 2B2T. IP and username. Never allowed back in. Sorry. RIP. It sucks, but hey, you know what? I'm playing this crazy game. Intestines.
Funny thing about it is, you wouldn't think so, but you've got about 3 miles of intestines in your body, all curled up. Now that came in handy as I gauged my progress. While I crawled from Germany to England, my intestines would unravel, such that every 3 miles I'd have to roll them back up and stuff them back in. It became my benchmark, what I lived for. Every time I stuffed my intestines back in, I knew I was 3 miles
Jesus
closer to
Christ.
freedom. In this way, I kept my sanity.
Did you?
That's what I told those idiots in Washington. But did they listen? No. Some weak sister shrink said I was too emotionally unstable to kill Koreans. So they transferred me to this boring stockpile of armed nuclear warheads.
Boring.
And to top it off, those pansy firemen won't let me join the Harvest Volunteer Fire Department. Oh, it makes you wonder. What's the point of going on?
Let me ask you about the firemen.
I wanted to get back into the thick of the action and out of this desk job, but those...
Oh, I already did this one.
I
Yep,
did
there's
this
the
last
picture.
night. What do you think?
That's fine drawing, Colonel.
Thank you, son. You're a good soldier.
Alright, let's get the fuck away from Colonel Nutsy McNuts face. This base is well stocked with missiles. Those aircraft appear to be well maintained. Oddly enough, this guard booth is the only building in the base. Alright. There's only one place left, friends. I'd like to save before I go to the lodge, though. It's been a long one. To the lodge. Holy fuck, my work is messaging me at 10 o'clock at night. Alright, there's the symbol. It's clearly the lodge. It looks as ancient as the building itself. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. The masonry looks as though it may be from the Dark Ages. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. And before I do anything with the lodge, I should probably fill out my copy of the lodge application with my pen.
That's a ticket.
There we go. Completed lodge application. Right-click to view. Steve, nobody will tell me my middle, last, or street. Harvest. Yep. Do you own a tricycle? Yes or no? What? Have you any physical disabilities that might prevent you from something? From getting lost? Do you enjoy the art of power watering? Can you climb a rope? Oh my god. Have you ever had yes or no? I don't even know what it is. Okay, I can't even read the rest. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to or not, but Jesus Christ. I
see you've managed to.
Oh my god! How long have you been evil?
That demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. You need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
Alright, day one is complete. Calm down, everyone. It's just an 18-year-old man named Steve. Alright, it's day two. Who knows if anything has actually changed? I'm assuming something did. Obviously some fat high school girl left in here. The clarinet. Jesus. Alright, let's see what's changed. Looks like he's homesick from school again.
What do you want, Steve?
Still sick, huh?
That's right. I think I got the flu.
Maybe you'd feel better if you stopped watching television and went to bed.
Maybe you'd be quiet with a steak knife in your heart.
Damn.
What?
Just leave me alone, Steve. Believe me, you got your own problems.
Dick.
Good. Fine, I'm.
Try this again. I don't think he's gonna give a shit, but whatever.
What?
Yeah. Alright, Mom.
Hello, dear. How are you today?
Nothing new from
Don't
Mom.
forget to put
Now, I have a paper, but I'm just gonna go right out. So the paper collector, this boy here, he comes to pick up the newspaper rather than deliver it.
See you later, alligator.
doesn't give a shit.
See you.
And maybe if I give him the paper, he'll fuck off properly.
There now. See how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
Yeah.
See.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. Should I go straight to the lodge? Or fuck about town for a bit? Check in on the Potsdams and Stephanie.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
I haven't seen him.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat. I could use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all.
Well, I think they've accepted me, but I'm
Hello,
gonna go
dear.
talk to them.
Come to see Stephanie, have you? She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding. Give my regards to your parents.
Let's go up and see Stephanie. Look through the hole, just in case it changes, but I doubt it. Oh, it did change. Look at that. She's still, you know, half naked dressing, but it's slightly different. Okay, do I? Again, the camera is probably not going to do anything.
Oh, man.
Yeah, figured. Okay, let's go talk to Stephanie.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here.
I didn't really get a chance to talk to him.
If I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister. You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Alright, let's go to the lodge right off the bat. Clearly there was some chat options, but since I had a filled out application, he didn't let me do them, which is my bad. I probably should have figured that shit out. Should have gone and talked to him before I filled out the application. Alright, let's go right to the lodge.
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon. Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
What kind of tasks?
Minor pranks, really. Nothing overly difficult.
Minor pranks.
Wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a tucker. It is his pride and joy. I should like you to put a scratch in it.
A scratch? That's all?
As I said, a minor
Hi, Slippy.
prank. Mind you, you are not to damage the vehicle. Merely put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here, and I shall give you your next task.
Alrighty. I have to put a scratch in Pervert Johnson's fucking car. And that's over here. Now, I obviously need something to use on it. Maybe the shovel would be a good one. However, I think I need to get rid of Mr. Johnson.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later. Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball. Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew.
Alright, let's leave.
Bye now.
Maybe if I talk to Sheriff Dwayne, I could find out more about that. He also mentioned kids playing ball would scratch his Tucker. Oh shit, the post office. He said he was gonna burn down the TV station. Let's see if I can figure anything else out in here. A fairly primitive form of mind control. The applause sign.
Can't talk now.
Alright, he doesn't give a shit. I'll type fire.
Why, you're spout.
Nope, didn't think so. Alright.
Happy trails.
Okay. Already talked to him a little bit. Didn't really get much out of him, except for the photo. There's a silver Tucker with a yellow interior. Okay. Let's go to Edna's Diner. Even from the ground, you can hear the sonorous buzz of the neon. Let's talk to Dwayne.
Sorry, boy. I never conduct business over lunch. Catch me at my office later.
Alright, but...
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Talk to Edna.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back.
Oh my god, alright.
Stop by and...
Nobody wants to fucking talk. Wait, I can grab something here. Hold on. Pick up the cake cover. Shit. Well, I can take that. Examine the grease fryer. The grease fryer is off. Edna does not let her customers behind the counter. Smoke alarm. An unlocked drawer. I don't know if I was able to touch these things yet. Oh, straight slot screwdriver. This town is a bit screwy. Alright, I've got two things I might want that screwdriver for. First, though, let's try using it on my dad's bars. I think they're Phillips head. I don't think this is going to let me take it off. But I might as well take a peek. My house. Phillips head screws. I could try the straight edge, but I don't think it's going to work.
Well, that didn't work.
Yep, that's what I thought. So let's see if I can maybe scratch up old asshole's car.
Hey, what the hell?
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't do that. I gotta get rid of him. How do I get rid of him? Let's go to the police station. I don't think the sheriff's gonna come inside. Oh, well, Loomis is back.
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Steve, I'd be right obliged if you could just see clear to bringing me just one of them books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it. Anytime, kiddo.
I'm all out of money, so that ain't happening. Can I go in the evidence room while you're standing there? Yep, you don't give a shit. There's nothing new in here, though, unfortunately. Yeah, none of this shit is, able to be picked up or used. I assume I can't go in the back door because it's locked. Yep. Son of a bitch. Oh, wait. I don't have a can that I can get coffee from, though. A cup or anything. A cake cover.
Well, that didn't
Damn
work.
it. Damn it.
Alright. Gosh, I don't know what to do next. Newspaper building. Already looked through the ashes, got everything I needed there. Ooh. I got an idea. It might be stupid. Maybe I should save before I do it. No, not the police station, you dingleberry. Let's go to Edna's again. Go inside. Save, because I'm not real sure. Blackmail. Let's show the checkbook photocopy to the sheriff.
Now, where did you get these, Steve?
Doesn't matter, I've got them.
I guess not. Of course, I could kill you right now.
But you won't, because I've got the original checks, which prove that Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet. I've hidden them. Anything happens to me, they might turn up. Soon.
Uh-huh. All right. You've got me, boy. Tell you what, I'd give you one of Sheriff Dwayne's custom deluxe get-out-of-jail-free cards. That is, if I catch you doing something, I'll look the other way. Once. That's the deal. How about it?
Sounds good, I'll take it.
All right. Just bring me the originals, and we'll close the deal. So, you brought them after all, did you?
That's right. And you said something about a get-out-of-jail-free card?
Yeah. But can you give me a good reason why I shouldn't just kill you right now and take them back? Yeah, you did it up right, Steve. Guess my best play is to pay up. And next time I catch you for something, I owe you one. And no hard feelings.
Alright. I blackmailed the sheriff for a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's literally a get-out-of-jail-free card. Tampons. Like, what do I need the tampons for fuck's sake?
Okay.
Alright. What is it? 10:10? Should probably let the dogs out. I'm gonna check out the fire station really quick.
Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go. Bye-bye.
I don't think there's anything I can show Sparky. Maybe the burnt flyer?
What's that got to do with me?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. The button?
What's that got to...
Yeah.
Stop it!
I don't.
I can choose the fire station. Nice. Alright, I guess I could talk to this dude, Mr. Monahan, again.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
Yeah.
I'd say it's been a pleasure.
I don't think there's anything jumping out at me.
Can't talk now, Steve.
Yeah.
Don't be such a
Oh, I wonder if I show my mother the meat permission slip, if she'll let me get Dad to sign it. I doubt it. I really do. I may just have to touch everybody with everything until something fucking clicks. Let's try it, though.
Stop wasting my...
Yeah, that's what I thought. How about the picture of the cowboy?
Stop wasting...
Yeah. How about some tampons?
Stop wasting...
What other trash have I collected recently?
Stop wasting...
Smile for the camera!
Stop...
Fucking shit. Alright. General store then. Oh, that dude was cleaning up outside is now gone.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today?
No thanks.
Okay, dear. You check back. Come back.
Okay, she
Hello,
won't talk to me?
care to... Just point.
Alright, she's got nothing more to say apparently. The wrench, the tape, coffee cans or soup cans. I don't have any money. Wait a minute, before I go anywhere. Is there anything else I need to photocopy?
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
Nope. I don't know what the cake cover would be fucking used for. The girl who was over there is gone. She wouldn't talk to me though, like she had nothing going on there.
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. I'd have to file an S-411 with Washington to get another, and I just don't need the extra paperwork. Sure wish I could find it. Next time you post.
Alright, what about this button?
My button.
Funny thing.
What do you... You just try showing that button to...
Maybe I should try showing the button to Sheriff Dwayne. think it's going to do anything, but... Because I think I've already completed that.
Now that's a pretty...
The site of the old newspaper building. In the ashes. I'm surprised you missed it.
How about that?
As you can see, it's the button of a postal worker.
And we've only got one in Harvest, and he's missing one of his buttons. So what? If you're saying Boyle burned down that building, you've been watching too much TV. That button isn't evidence of anything. He could have dropped it there any time in the past 6 months after the fire. Do me a favor, boy. Leave the detecting to the detectives.
Alright. That's kind of what I expected. Bunch of nothing. Okay. Done all that. Did that. Could go back to the school or the TV station. I did the TV station, actually. Barbershop. That's about it. Abandoned house. I gotta get Johnson. Fuck right off. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into the school. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna, next step, question mark. And I'm gonna quit. I am... Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here's to have Steve attack. Jesus. Take object, conversation, examine, and exit. Quick game. It is a little bit early. Can you steal the barber's pole thing? Maybe, but not... I don't think so. Definitely not when all three of them are standing there. Or I could try to set off the alarm, which might cause the sprinklers to go off. We could try it next time. I am gonna go to bed a little bit early tonight. I still have to take the dogs out, of course, and it's a little bit late. Like, I couldn't start up another game. And I'm not feeling too great, you know, tired and other shit. So, but it was a good night. Good game. Very funny. Hope to keep playing more of it soon. I believe I'll be playing Saturday night. I will be late if I do because my son's in a play and I have to, you know, go pick him up from it when it's done and some other shit. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for helping me out with this game, and I will see you guys whenever that is next time.